All right, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome back to the Plamo Talk, more specifically. And today, this is my third attempt at recording this video because I made some attempts to change OBS and how it records, and that caused some choppy video edits. And here I am again on a third attempt. As you see, I've worked on some legs. I'm getting those built as I'm talking. But the point of this talk today is to go over two things: engagement of the channel and tariffs. So with the engagement of the channel, I'd like to address that first and foremost. I would like to really turn this channel into something, and I realize that without engagement, without proper views and following, that it is going to be difficult to do that. And so I would like to enlist y'all to help me understand what it is that I could be doing or what I'm doing wrong. And I want to be able to have y'all give me some guidance on what y'all would like to see with this channel. So what I mean by that is, what are some things that I can do to improve the viewership and viewing of this channel? Because when I look at the analytics, I'm seeing an average watch percentage of like 1 minute, 2 minutes, especially for those longer videos and for those videos that have a little bit more viewings on them. I see a lot less retention on there. And so it tells me that my content may not be very engaging. And that, oh shit, almost lost that piece. And that's okay for now. But I want to improve that. And so I'm having this conversation with y'all right now to see what it is that I could be doing that could help improve that level of engagement. I naturally am not a salesman. I am not overly charismatic. My boss would say different, I guess, but I don't believe I'm overly charismatic or much of a salesman. So it's tough for me to kind of gauge, especially when your audience is so diverse, on how to make something entertaining, especially on this platform. So I'm still learning, and I'm going to continue learning moving forward. However, I would like some help in doing so, and I would like to see what y'all's opinions are on what I can do to help improve the channel, and what that could look like. Now, I want this to still be, M.S.GundamMeister and the builder reviews and all this stuff. But what is it about the builder reviews that could be a little bit more accessible? What is it about the builder reviews that could be a little bit more engaging? What is it about the builder reviews that could be a little bit more entertaining to keep viewership around longer? I know that every YouTube creator has gone through this process of trying to figure out, their audience and understand what they like, what they don't like, what they want to see, and what they don't want to see. And I've been making some changes, for good or bad. I have yet to figure that out yet. The lives being one of those, those are going away. And there's a reason for it. And I'll give full transparency. I'll give you the reason, which is partly why we're having this conversation, is that when I was streaming live the other day and I got online, I was excited because, I made some attempt to make it known that I'd be going live, and it would be over a new kit, one kit that people really love, or seem to love, and I thought that was going to drive individuals to the content, and then it didn't, and then it bummed me out a little bit. So instead of continuing on, I killed the live. I didn't even post it to the channel. I killed the live after about 20 minutes, and I was done. And I sat down and talked to my wife a little bit, and because she supports what I'm doing. And she was on TikTok and sending me a lot of likes and trying to get people to engage. And she was even trying to help do that and on YouTube and here, and it wasn't doing anything. And so I told her, I said, is this worth me continuing to do lives on? Because it doesn't seem like I'm getting the response that we were kind of hoping for. Because my wife, she's supportive of this. She wants me to enjoy this. She knows that I enjoy doing this, and so she wants to see me do well at it. And it was bumming her out to know that I'm struggling to find that audience. And so I would like to work with y'all to help me figure out what it is I can do to improve engagement on this channel. So y'all's support in this matter is greatly appreciated, and your ideas would be greatly appreciated. So anything that you can tell me that can help me improve the engagement, entertainment, and retention of individuals on this channel would be highly appreciated. So I know that's 6 minutes in on this particular topic, and so I want to go ahead and go a little deeper into the other topic of the tariffs, because I know that that's going to affect people too, and that's very well going to affect this channel and how people engage with it. Because if things get more expensive, people are less likely to buy them, and I'm not sure how that's going to really help or detract people from watching content like this. Because I know that if I'm not going to be able to buy anything, why would I want to go and research it? Because it's just going to remind me of what I can't afford. And I know for people, that's a huge thing right now, is they're concerned with what they can and cannot afford. Man, look at that separation. That panel should be closer together, right? It's not. So maybe that's deliberate. Anyway, for real grade, you would think it wouldn't be, but whatever. So far, I like how this leg is building out for the Wing Gundam. That's pretty cool. It looks really good. So how are the tariffs going to affect everybody? Well, we know where these kits come from. They originate from Japan. So we know we're going to get tariffed, or they're going to get tariffed 24%. So how do we move beyond that? How do we figure out ways to work around that particular obstacle? So I'll give you some insight into what I do after we discuss the tariffs a little bit. So let's say we're all buying Gundams now, our Gunpla kits right now, and we're spending roughly on average about $30 for high grade on average. Because of the increased cost of those lately, I'm going to average it out about $30 a kit. So let's say we're spending about $30 a kit on average. With a 24% increase on those, we're going to be looking at about a $7.5 increase. So we're going to be looking at a $30 kit is going to turn into a $37 kit before taxes. And then a $40 kit's going to turn into closer to a $48, $49 kit after taxes or before taxes. So how do we get past that? How do we afford this moving forward? How do we obtain these kits moving forward? So outside of the world of politics, I don't want to get too deep into that world because we're all invested in politics in different ways. But I want to tell you how I currently afford things and how I currently do things that could help y'all navigate this very interesting time in our life. So what I do, and my wife knows this, I go to places like Shop or Zezzle, and I use them. Shop allows me to order kits through USA Gundam Store, New Type US, and other places at a way that allows me to pay them off over a period of time. So, for example, with shop for USA Gundam Store, I can go and spend $200 on some kits, and I will end up financing for, you can do 12 months, 6 months, 3 months, whichever one you want. Financing this $200 for like $19 a month. She can wait a minute. Sorry, that was my daughter. She's wanted a big cookie, so I'm going to try to cut this short. And so I'm using Shop and Zezzle to kind of get past that and absorb the cost a little easier and spread it out across a period of time. Zezzle doesn't do the finance option like Shop does, so you only get paid in 4. But what they do have in the absence of the 12-month, 5-month, 3-month option is, and don't get me wrong, Shop also has the option to do pay in 4 as well. So you have a bunch of different options to shop. But with Zezzle, what you have there is you have an option to pay, I think it was like $17 a month with them, and you can utilize their pay anywhere option, which allows you to, as it says, pay anywhere. So the idea behind that is you can use your Zezzle account to go to New Type, Best Buy, wherever it may be, right, and pay for the kits that you want over a period of time. I have a feeling that, I was doing this wrong, and I was. Over a period of 4 paychecks or 4 payments. So I use Zezzle for the smaller purchases, right? So I use it for those like $80 purchases, $50 purchases, the ones that aren't going to eat into my account so heavily. I pay for it with those. So I use Zezzle for that. And so I currently have a couple of things on there that are like, I don't know, $50, $60, because like everybody, I'm trying to navigate this crazy world as it currently is, and it's a current economic environment, and I'm just trying to make it like everybody else is trying to make it themselves. And for me, Zezzle has helped me maintain my ability to get these kits. So that's what I use. I know it feels like I went on a little bit of a tangent there. My mind was trying to figure out how to build this stupid thing. So yeah, I use those tools in order to afford this. In order to, not that I couldn't, I just, when I want to order kits in bulk and buy them all at once, I use that tool. It's easier. Because I know I build 1 kit a month, or not 1 kit a month, but 1 kit a week. I can buy in bulk and afford a couple of payments every paycheck to curb the cost of what those multiple kits would cost me initially. So that is an option. I would like to also state that I am not an affiliate for any of these companies or any of these brands. So I am not trying to sell you on it. I am not trying to tell you what to do. I am not trying to tell you to use these tools. What I am doing is I'm giving you an option and giving you options to use them, that they exist and that they're there for you to use. So again, we know the tariffs are coming. We know they're here. And we know that they're going to be something to navigate for a while. And we're not entirely certain of their the economical impact of those over the next couple of years. So what I do know is that there are tools and options out there to take advantage of to kind of help you navigate this crazy crazy world we're living in right now, and to still afford and maintain your hobby. Is it going to be the same cost? No, but these tools will help you spread them out a little bit and allow you to still enjoy the hobby as it is. With all that said, I want to go and double back or go back to my initial topic, which was the engagement. I know it can be a big ask, but I do want people to help me grow this channel and give me some advice on what they'd like to see and how I can achieve better engagement and more entertaining content is what we'll use. So anyway, I am going to end things there. Let y'all have the rest of your day back, and we will talk later. So I'm done, and I will see y'all later.